What's up, guys? I want to give a shout out to BlackVue for sending me the dash cam. I'm going to be doing a quick rundown on how to install it on my 2018 Honda Accord. So I want to give BlackVue a shout out. This is their battery pack. So this is for when you want to put it in the car and have it in parking mode. It won't drain your battery. It will just drain whatever is on here. These are the 2-channel dash cams, there's the front and the rear, and this is for LTE connectivity. So really quickly, let me just go through. I've already taken out everything that is relevant to installing it on my specific vehicle. There's going to be a lot more wires, and I just put everything into this one. So this one is specifically for connecting to the battery, and then we're going to hardwire it using the ground wire and the added fuse. So this one we're going to be tapping into a fuse, and then we're going to hardwire it into the battery pack. And these two, this one specifically is going to be hardwired as well, but this is going into this side, which you can see there's also 3 wires, the red, black, and yellow, which is the same as here. We're going to cut this off, and then we're going to connect all of these, and this one is actually going to go from the back of the battery to the dash cam. Alright, and then this is specifically for the front camera to the rear camera. So I'm just going to really quickly show you. This is how it comes. It comes in the bag, but I already taken it out. So it's a small battery, so you can either turn it on, turn it off. You can connect a USB to it, and this will allow you to charge something if you want. So this is where you will connect your dash cam using this. So this goes to the dash cam port, and then the other side, after you hardwire it here, is going to go into the camera. And then from this earlier, this is going to go into this port right here, and then you're going to hardwire it to the car. So essentially what's going to happen is whenever you turn on the car, make sure you have it onto a switch or an ignition source, so it's not constantly draining your battery. So what the whole schematic is going to be is this will be hardwired to the car. Whenever the car turns on, it's going to charge this battery pack, and in turn this battery pack is going to power the dash cam. And then when the car is off, this will stop getting battery. Once it's charged, this can go up to 30 hours, by the way, so that's really good. And once you turn the car off, it's going to start using battery from this battery pack for parking mode. So there's that. It's super easy, really straightforward. And then here, I have some zip ties in here, but that specifically is for the front. There's protective gear lenses on it already, and this is going to be for the rear. I have my windshield tinted, so I'm not going to be mounting it on there. So I think I'm going to twist this, which is where you're able to mount based on the angle. I'm probably going to mount this onto my rear view mirror, and then I can have it recorded. The rear, I'm going to try to figure something out. I don't want to mount it onto the back windshield as well, because I also have that tinted. And then lastly, the LTE module. For the purpose of this video, I've already connected or put in the SIM card that I have. The SIM card you can either buy from BlackVue directly, or whatever service provider you have. There's a little slot which is up here, like where my thumb is. So what you do is you put that SIM card in. You just need a data SIM card. You don't need a phone number or anything. I'm paying about $10 a month for it, for 2 gigabytes from T-Mobile. So all you gotta do is put this. It says to put it onto your windshield, but I'm just gonna try to hide it because I want to minimize the wire that's showing. And then just run the wire, and it's going to connect to the side of the dash cam, which is, I can get it out. So we're just going to be plugging it into the USB, and then that's where the hard wire is going to be connected. and that's the port for the rear camera. And to put your SIM card in, you just lift this little port out that says open, and there you can see I've already put in a micro USB card, which is something that they also provide. They'll give you 64 gigs. So without further ado, I'm going to try to record the whole process. Okay guys, so what I did, I took off the trim on the side and I fished a undone coat hanger just so I can feed it over to the other side, because I plan on putting the battery underneath the passenger seat. So I have it fed over, that's where it came out, and I just tied the hardwire cable to it using electrical tape. And what we're going to do is to go back over and pull that through, fish it through, and then we can start hiding the wires. Alright y'all, I've soldered these those two wires together. Already taped it up right there, but I use these. I'll link it in the description below. These are really good for just soldering with minimal effort. You don't need any soldering iron or anything. You just connect those two wires and then add some heat, and it's going to melt that little metal plastic piece. And I just have a bunch of those, and it's super easy. So I have this ready to go. I have the battery back here, so I'm just going to connect all the wires here. So I already ran the wire from the top of the dash, running it all the way along the side to come down here. So I have this that's ready to plug in into the BlackVue, and then from earlier I've plugged in the accessory wire through here. I fished it over through the center console, and it's right here. Alright guys, I didn't have a chance to record the whole process, but I did put everything under here. As you can see, you can barely see it. You can see, well, that's the wire for my footwell lights, this guy right here. And then down there, that's when you can see the battery, and I'll have everything there. Let me just see that you guys can see. There you go. The battery's connected. I have this is the outlet, or the wire that's giving this power. It's not scratched or anything, it's just a little dusty. And then this, as I said earlier, we have connected it with the other wire to connect straight to the drive cam. So technically everything is all soldered and hot wired directly onto the car. And here, I have it mounted like right behind the rearview mirror. The reason for that is because I have my windshield tinted, so I don't want anything on there. That's what I have to go with for now. And as you can see, everything is very clean. I just need to continue hiding these wires, but that's the wire that I ran from behind the passenger seat. Have it ran through this little hole right here, came up, and that tapped into the fuses up here, and then also grounded it back there where the ground is. I'm gonna give you guys a review on how the dash cam works. So as you can tell, let me just bring this up. As you can tell, there's all those lights are not on. There's the battery light, the Bluetooth light, and then there's one more that says that it's charging, but that's not on right now. So there's no power going through this, which is what you want, because you only want power to go through this when the car's on. Otherwise, it's going to drain your battery, and that defeats the purpose of having this, because that's supposed to be for having it kill this battery instead of your actual battery. So I'll turn this on. And you can see that it's charging. So that's how you know it's on. Just gonna put everything back. And yeah, this little
GPS connected.
This little thing works like a charm.